This happened 3 weeks ago, and I still can't sleep without every light on. For context, I, 25F, live alone in a small apartment in Chicago. It's not the nicest area, but it's what I can afford while working my first full-time job. The building is old, creaky pipes, stained walls, weird, drafty noises, but nothing I couldn't handle. Until this. So a few weeks back, I noticed something strange in my bathroom. Every time I turned on the fan, I'd get this weird cold draft, like colder than it should be, almost like air was coming from inside the wall. At first, I figured it was just bad insulation, old building, whatever. But the cold air kept getting worse, and it didn't make sense because the vent didn't even connect to the outside wall, just to more of the building. One night after a shower, I wiped the fog off my mirror and noticed that the glass felt loose, like it wobbled when I touched it. I assumed the adhesive was wearing off, but out of pure curiosity, I gave it a little tug, and it popped off. Not just the mirror, the whole medicine cabinet. Behind it was a hole, not drywall, an actual hole in the wall. I stood there for probably 30 seconds trying to make sense of what I was seeing. There was space behind it, a small pitch-black cavity, maybe 2 or 3 feet wide. And inside, I swear to God, there was a ladder. I called my best friend and told her. She immediately said, "Don't go in there." But of course I did, because I'm an idiot, apparently. I grabbed a flashlight, climbed up on the sink, and peeked inside. There was a hidden crawl space between the walls. It led to a tiny room, like an actual little room, maybe 6 by 6 feet. And inside, someone had been living there. There was an old sleeping bag, a crate with empty water bottles, food wrappers, a torn-up hoodie, a little battery-powered lantern, and worst of all, a stack of Polaroid photos. Of me, sleeping, eating, watching TV, some taken from behind the couch, some from inside my bedroom. I ran out of the apartment so fast I left the door open. I called the cops and waited outside with a neighbor until they came. They searched the crawl space and said it looked abandoned. No sign anyone was there at that moment, but it had clearly been used recently. They took the photos and told me I should stay somewhere else while they investigated. I stayed at my friend's place for a week. When I finally came back, I installed cameras, changed the locks, boarded up the hole behind the mirror myself. But here's the part that really keeps me up at night. Last night, while reviewing my camera footage, I saw something. At 3:42 a.m., the bathroom light turned on. Nobody was inside. But on the footage, right before the light came on, you can hear something, a click, like a mirror being moved. Then a whisper. She blocked it. I moved out this morning. I don't care if they never catch whoever it was. I'm not staying long enough to find out what else they had planned.